There it is.
Oh, good.
We are live on YouTube. Guys, welcome. Hi, this is Rita and Tammy Magnuson, and we are here on our sixth call for how to get out of your funk. Where's our funk, Tammy? I think we're in our funk. Where's our funk at? There's.
You got it. Okay, great. Yes, yeah. Welcome to happy Wednesday, a day for you to hump out of your funk, right? Hump day. Whatever that means. So we have a couple of questions. Oh, did you bring that one up? Yeah, how to get out of your funk. Okay, good. And be happy again. And we have a person that is giving us some really good descriptive words that I want to read for you so that you can, whatever you're associating with this is going to be something that can give you benefit too. So she says, the anger and depression make me seriously dislike myself. I've never felt so low and so depressed. I've hurt people I care about and lost countless of friends and families members because of this. I've done therapy for years, but I feel like I'm hitting a dead end. That's a metaphor. What we want to do is tear those metaphors apart and see how we're doing that on the inside, right? I almost lost my man I care so deeply for because of my anger. I've opened up finally to talk about my childhood, but it's so heartbreaking to think about. I've never felt so alone. She has a heartbreaking childhood. Heartbreaking. That is a metaphor. Our heart is not breaking. So let's talk about how are we creating that sensation inside of us, right? I try so hard to be happy, forgive myself, love myself, and build my confidence, but life seems to get harder and harder. It's so hard to be happy when you continuously struggle. Isn't that the truth, Rita? How can you be happy when you continuously struggle?
Boy, how can she get out of her funk and feel happy again? Right. There was a lot there that you were reading. I did notice that, she's taking responsibility. She's noticing how she has entertained herself in the past, how she's blown family members out of the water, another metaphor. And she's coming clean. She's coming to see who she really is. And what happens when we're in a funk, and we're in a funk day in and day out, that are those neural connections just start building, that groove starts getting thicker, and you become that grumpy old man or the grumpy old lady because you're in your funk so long for such a long period of time that you don't even know who you are. So
becomes you, right?
That's how we create
ourselves. We create ourselves by what we're thinking about, and what she's thinking about is struggle. And that's the reason why it's getting worse. She's thinking about struggle. She's thinking about heartbreak. She's thinking about all of the loss and the things that she's done wrong. And I know that inside of our brain, we think, if I think about what I did wrong, I won't do it again.
Right.
Ooh,
right.
Guys, that is the opposite of how your brain works. Maybe you didn't know this. That is the opposite of how your brain works. Your brain works that it focuses in on what you're thinking about and what you believe about yourself. So she's created an identity to anger and to hurting people and to having no confidence. She said that too. And so when we have that, when we've created that identity, then that is creating matter and physical matter in ourselves. So
yeah. So if you find yourself in patterns, you can break them. We have the technology. We have neuroplasticity. The science is out. You can wipe that clean and start afresh. And how do we do that, Miss Tammy? What would you recommend for this young lady?
Yes. So I really want to know what does make her feel good, because then I can build on that and help her feel that more often. And so that's what's so fun about this is, you know what, guys? I studied psychology for years, and I thought if we talk about it and do all of these things, then we will feel better. And so, but now I know that what we need to practice is happiness. So I would find, like, what makes you feel good? Is it taking a walk? Is there an animal? Is there a smell? Like, what do you see with your eyes that leaves you giving yourself a really good sensation? I want to know that right away.
Oh my gosh. I think we should have a challenge. if they put in 100 things that make them feel good, put it in the comments. These are the 100 things I do to feel good, that we would randomly pick one and invite them over for one of our Flip It Crew live sessions.
Yes.
And we can use them as a demo, and you get to get tapped on, you get to get worked on. Yeah.
Yes.
So 101 things that you do, that you say to make you happy for you. And not only that, but if you even have 50, that's great. What is going to happen is that other people are going to see this and they're going to be like, oh, what a great idea. So you will be benefiting others as well.
Yes. Challenge. 101 things that make you feel happy. And it can be the littlest thing, like after you just shaved your legs and you're like, oh, smooth.
Give yourself a high five in the morning, like just a high five, like, hey, give yourself a yes, right? Just anchor that yes.
Right. There's so many things. So just think about everything, and it can be little and it can be big. It can be some massive vacation that you took that was wonderful, all the way down to, I looked out and saw orange leaves on my trees. Okay. And so then after I built that, I would want to break up some of those metaphors. And when I say break up the metaphor, that means like she has a heartbreak. Her heart is not broken. Her heart is a muscle with blood, and it's pumping through her body automatically. Like, this is a beautiful organ that's providing life for her. Okay. So what is she thinking, feeling, seeing, hearing that is this heartbreak? What does that word mean to her? And we break that apart, and it's a puzzle. And as we break that puzzle apart, then all of a sudden it's just parts and pieces of what she's doing inside of herself. And she can take responsibility for that feeling. Whenever she feels it, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. We like to tap because it's quick. There's dancing, there's skipping, there's squats. Rita used to do squats every time she had a thought that wasn't benefiting her goal, her dream. And so whatever works for her is what we would give her to do. And then we get her back to anchoring in that happy feeling, because if we can get her feeling happy and we can grow that happy feeling, then she's no longer struggling. She's happy.
Yes. Very good. There's so much stuff we can do here, because I would look at being alone or dead end. I would look like, how do you know? And that feeling there, where have you felt that before? The first time, the worst time. And then as a practitioner, we would go there and we would flip that memory, because your body held it to protect you, to keep you safe, but you no longer need it. So it's time to, like Tammy was saying, take responsibility, and we can shift and change that. We're shift changers. We get you out of your funk quick.
Yeah. And she actually was talking about her childhood. And so we know that the childhood is running in the background until you've taken the opportunity to flip that. And so she's going to continue to feel this until she can deal with some of those deep memories. So we offer your do-it-yourself solutions. This is you understanding the way your brain works, giving you tools that work for you. And want to ask you, how would you like to get out of your funk? Would you like that power? Would you like the knowledge, the know-how? Then come join us. We have a Flip It crew, and we flip funk into happiness. And the cool thing is that all of the resources are right inside of you. We just need to know what they are, and we know how to change them. Okay. We know how to do that for you, and that maintains you throughout the week, meeting twice a week. What did you like to say about the Flip It crew, Rita?
Welcome. Come on in. We'd love to have you. This is a great support system. And to get out of your funk, guys, I know the brain works all the time, every day, all the time. So if you can capture every thought, capture every emotion, and you can flip it, rewrite it how you would like for it, this is the place for you. So come and join us and
like our video, subscribe. We love you, and see